I guess in 2021, the goal is to like feel stronger internally, so then that way I can improve myself at work. But I don't know. Also, I'm kind of feeling this baby vibe.
My theme for 2021 is gonna actually start taking action and start attacking. Attack.
Yeah, I haven't recorded yet. We good? Hello. Ready to go? Hi.
Hello.
Now we're recording.
Hello. Ghetto superstar.
That is what you are.
That's good.
Yeah, I feel like that's good.
Okay.
All right, we're finally rolling. Second attempt.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna hide it. Like, I honestly, after putting that clip out, I might put some of it out because a lot of people were very intrigued by it.
Oh, were they?
They're like, "You guys look like you had fun. I can't wait to hear this."
Wait, what'd
I was
you
like,
post?
I posted that like small clip when I couldn't get the microphone, when I didn't know the microphones were off.
Yeah.
And Keno was just
Yawning,
annoyed.
Yeah, just like fucking
Typical.
honestly,
Annoyed.
I'm bored of this.
I mean, if it doesn't come out, the first time we tried to do this, I blacked out before we started, and
She must be new here.
I'm new here.
Are you new here?
I have 1 hour of footage of me throwing up on your couch.
That was a long time.
So we'll see what happens with that. But anyways, thank you guys for doing this again.
Welcome to Unpopular Passion.
Yep.
Yep.
It's always an awkward start until you like get into the groove.
Why don't you take a shot?
I love it here.
It's only awkward if you make it awkward.
You're right.
So don't make it awkward.
So we're doing this more than a year away from the first time we did this.
Mm-hmm.
The first time we did this, it was in December 2020.
Yes, sir.
Mhm. So, okay, when I first asked you guys back then, well, first of all, I thought that episode would be really shitty because I didn't know what I was doing, but I listened back to it and it actually was pretty good.
Like
The
the
first
very
one?
first one?
Yeah, ours. That was the very first one.
I think it was good. I didn't like listening to myself, but I thought it was great.
Yeah, I never like listening to myself, but I just thought, because I haven't listened to it since we put it out, and I thought it was going to be
Same.
really, really shitty quality and it would just be really bad. And I was like, you know what, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like, I like this.
I didn't want to. I was thinking about listening to it before this second podcast, but I feel like if I listened back, it would have swayed my answer of whatever you're gonna ask today.
You think so?
I didn't want to. Because
Hmm.
I kind of don't remember what we talked about.
Okay, so I will bring some stuff up.
Recap.
Yeah, recap. So
Recap.
when I asked you guys what your biggest passions were back then, I'm curious if it's the same now or how it's changed. One thing you said
Hi.
was that you said you were confused about how to answer because you were like, I don't feel like I have loved something for a long time. You were like, I feel like you and Gouda have things that you love and you've loved it for a long time, and I don't have something like that. But then you said it was animals, obviously. But you were like trying to figure out an answer before we started, and you're like, I don't have an answer because I don't know what I love.
Uh-huh.
Is that the same?
So like animal, yeah.
Well, I guess animals, but also like asking like what you're passionate about now. Do you still feel like it's something you have to love forever, or you're just like, it can change, or like?
I think like my like career wise, it can for sure change, and I'm kind of looking into it changing in the future. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be like vet tech, but I don't see myself doing anything else if it doesn't involve
Animals.
like animals.
Do you personally think a passion has to be correlated with a career?
See, that's what I was about to say. I was like, it doesn't have to be your career.
I guess no, not necessarily. I don't think so, but I think like for me personally,
because I mean, you do love pets outside your work. Well, animals.
I think like for me personally, it kind of steers towards that way for me. Like I don't really know, I guess, how else to like pursue my love of animals if I'm not at least doing it.
Can you do what you're doing now? Well, what you did, and not make money?
What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't really understand.
Do you
Like
love it enough that
nonprofits?
you don't have to make money from it?
Like
nonprofits?
volunteer to take care of animals?
Not volunteer, but like if she was a vet tech, but without making money.
I guess if we were talking specifically, like if I was going to be like a veterinary nurse, I would never do it for free. It's like it's too much.
That's a service, and that's a big service.
It's like too much work, and like you went through all that like shit to like have to do it for free. But like I guess in other aspects of like shelter animals, like there are things that I think that I would do with shelter animals that I would be definitely willing to like use my time and like not get paid. You know what I'm saying? And like there are things that I think about that I would really like to try and like pursue that obviously doesn't like have to do with making money. It would lead to making money, obviously.
Like what?
Well, I don't know. Like Keno and I just have these ideas of like have you guys ever seen those like cat cafes?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I remember you saying something about this.
So cat cafes are super. I mean, we went to like a dog cafe somewhere in California, and it was okay. It wasn't like super. It was cool. It was a cool experience, but basically what we've thought of is kind of not necessarily like a cafe, but like trying to create something where like we can take shelter animals out of the shelter and give people a chance to kind of like
bond.
Play with the
animals.
That would be
to give them
cool.
So kind of like in a non-shelter setting, because it's like people say that like you don't know how an animal acts really unless they're out of the shelter. So we kind of like have these ideas of how to create something like that for for shelter animals, and then just like keeping them there, because in the dog cafe that we went to, they basically foster all of those dogs.
Oh, that's cool.
So they never go back to the shelter. They keep them there until they get adopted.
But do the customers adopt them? I'm afraid he's gonna put something over on here.
It's a cat.
He's swift.
He's very
he's agile.
But between the cups?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch it.
Sorry. I don't know cats like that.
You guys should do a boba cat cafe.
That would be fun. Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't like like that, but I feel like
there
are people that do.
So yeah, so like we have ideas that we've thought about to kind of like help shelter animals, but then trying to find a way to kind of utilize like my veterinary experience. So like
that's really cool, actually. I like that a lot.
Something along those lines. I don't know. It's like very far into the future. It's not anything that will be.
I didn't even know they had stuff like that at all out here, because there was so much like that in Japan.
I've never seen that here either. And
but you went to one in California.
I would like to start one here, like specifically in Las Vegas, but obviously like that doesn't happen until we're about 17 years out.
17?
Yeah, because we wouldn't.
Because you wouldn't come back.
Yeah.
Until then. Gotcha.
So, anyways, what was the question?
It doesn't have to be about the questions. We're just talking. But no, that's cool. I like that idea a lot.
But I would still like to be a vet tech. I think like I have good skills there. I have like a technique, and I'm like pretty confident in my skills, but I mean, like being a vet tech is really hard. It's not something that I see myself doing until I'm 65.
Really?
It's too like laborsome.
Interesting.
It's really hard, like on your body.
Also, you know what? That reminds me of something else you said in the last episode. I was asking you guys goals for the new year because it was so close to New Year's, and you were like, I want to get stronger so I can pick up bigger animals. Did that happen?
I think it did.
Okay.
I think I definitely got stronger in that year. Because
pick up bigger animals.
I could.
Okay,
I could.
So you did it.
I could definitely pick up like a 60-pound whatever.
Yeah.
On my own at that point, but probably not anymore.
You did it. That's what matters. Something about you I'm very curious about, because so when I started this show, I think I kind of started it with the mindset of it being based around careers. Just because I was like really interested in people being like entrepreneurs or working online or whatever, just doing like different things or working in stuff that they're passionate about. And that's changed a lot. So when I asked you what you were most passionate about, at first you said love.
Yes.
But then we steered the conversation towards your job, because that's kind of like where my mindset was at this time.
Yes.
But obviously, over the past year and a half, whatever, that's changed. So I kind of want to dive deeper into that. Or
Sure.
would that still be an answer, even?
I would say it is.
So, like, what did you mean by that, though? Like, your biggest passion is love. I'm very curious. It's cheesy.
It was very cheesy of me to say.
I don't think that's cheesy if that's how you feel. If you're passionate about love.
But I also did say love because I knew like the way the path you were trying to go to was mostly like career wise. So the reason why I said love was it was different.
To be different.
And also because I feel like it really was my passion because I'm very passionate about talking about it, giving advice about it.
That's true, you are.
I could,
you could talk about it for hours.
I could talk about it, yeah, forever.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like you're the type of person that loves to be in love.
Yeah.
You're like a serial monogamist.
He's the Ted Mosby
yes.
of my life.
Yes, you are Ted Mosby.
And you are the Robin Scherbatsky of my life.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the longest I was probably single was a year, not even a year. But
damn,
since
really?
like 6th grade.
Since Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so yeah.
Wait, how long has it been now? Is now your longest streak?
Yeah. Well, yes, now it would be my longest.
How long has it been now?
Probably
your recent single
year and a half
lifestyle. Okay, so now is the longest you've been.
Crazy.
Not totally surprised.
Monogamous, what's good?
You know, I'm not surprised either, actually.
But
like because like all of your girlfriends have been really fucking cool, and I know we've both been friends with all of them.
Yeah.
To the point where like after you break up, we're still friends.
Gang shit.
Yeah.
That's how I do. All my exes are cool with each other. What's good?
Damn.
Aside from that, I feel like that also kind of says something about you and the way you are in your relationships, that they can be cool with each other and it's just fine. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of people, man or woman, whoever, with exes will have animosity and be like,
yeah,
that's true. How did you do that?
I would like to say.
What spell are you casting?
I would like to say I don't like to hold grudges.
I like
regrets. That. I'm the type of person to give my all in a relationship, regardless. And then if it doesn't work out, I'm like the type to like.
You're like, well, I tried.
Out of love, yeah. I gave my 100%. That's all I could do.
That's a good mindset.
Yeah.
Can I mention something? I don't think I ever told you this, but this was me being a slight tad nosy one time.
I want to hear.
But I'm just going to put it out there. So it was a long time ago, like long time ago. Like
I'm on the edge of my seat.
I don't even I don't know if I want to do like time wise. Don't, you know what I'm saying? But like you were,
if we have to cut it out, we will.
You were like, you were like sitting next to me or something, and you were on your phone, and I can see what you were doing, and you were writing this like really romantic. Like it wasn't like it was just like a list. Oh. It was like a list of
like romantic things to do.
Just like some like it was definitely about like your current girlfriend at the time, wow. But it was like this really cute like list. I don't remember what was on there, but I just like kind of like glanced at one point. I was just like, oh wow, that's like detailed and like insane and very like you.
You know, maybe you're just that type of person because you're even a romantic friend. If you look at the things that you've done for me and Stacey too, it's always like above and beyond.
This is what I feel like I am towards people. I would like to show people what they are worth and show the potential they deserve, regardless if you are my girlfriend or my friend. Or a homie.
More people should fucking think like that, man.
Oh yeah, like there's a lot of people that I express myself to show them like what is better out there for them, you know.
Damn.
Not to be deep, but
that was deep.
That's my passion.
We're getting
instead of saying
that is a tough quote.
Love is my passion. To see people reach their potential and helping them out is my passion.
Damn.
Thriving.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I just think it's interesting that you said you're passionate about love, especially obviously coming from someone who's so opposite opinion of that.
I changed it. I said it was helping people reach their potential.
Ooh,
that's right. That's right.
Love that for you.
I like it too because I like that it's broader.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, you love love, but also just because you love love,
but it is out of love helping.
That's
people
what I was gonna say. It doesn't have to be romantic love. Yeah. It's just love.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes, sir.
You know.
So if y'all need help
You know?
reaching your potential, hit me up.
So that's true. Well, no,
I
that's
could
true.
be your life coach.
But also, do you still have your passion for creating and design? Is that still something present in your life compared to when we first recorded?
It is definitely still present.
You know what I could say also? I feel like your game has stepped up since
Has
back
it?
then. I don't know. I'm telling you, when I look at those videos, I'm just like,
your
God
birthday,
damn, this
your
is
guys'
bomb.
birthday. Oh my god! I was like, bro, this is
Shit.
my friend.
That fucking one you did of Patton Row, just random on the boardwalk. I was like, this is a fucking
yeah.
music video.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
is going on here?
Yeah.
The commitment, my
Dude,
guy.
yeah.
You know,
10 out of 10
You've
would
leveled up, bro.
recommend.
You've leveled up. I can say.
Shout out to the camera and the lens, first of all, because
I mean, yeah, but also like you can give an idiot a camera and a lens and not gonna make it look good. You know what I'm saying?
that is true.
That's a
Yeah,
Tumblr quote. Also,
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
You gotta have the skill behind it.
Yeah. That Pat and Rose video is probably my favorite I've ever done.
That was such a good one. And
really
it was after that I hit you up. You know what's funny? Before I even wrote my song, I hit up Gouda and I was like, yo, let's make a music
Yeah.
video. And I was like,
wait, did you make a music?
No, we didn't.
Not
Not yet.
Oh.
But I was like, I love this vibe. I want this for my
You're
song.
gonna make a music.
We want to.
We
I
will.
love that.
We will, yes, we will.
are.
But the only problem is because I wrote the song on the beach. I wrote the song about the beach. I wanted the video
going
to
to
be
the
on the
beach.
beach.
I feel like that's not that hard.
It's not.
It's just schedules. It's schedules. Man,
Excuse.
Not
imagine
Mandalay.
we're just walking.
Wait,
Hey, that,
we're walking around
that
Mandalay
is,
Bay.
When-
that is a good. That's
when
a good,
That's a good
wait, when you do it,
compromise.
can you do an MTV's music like
Behind the scenes?
You like
Yes.
making the video?
Yes.
yeah.
I already fucking had that in my mind. I was like, I need to hire a second videographer to be behind the scenes, so
Like,
fucking
okay,
capturing
it's day
everything.
Yeah.
2.
That'll be
Day
lit.
2 on the set, right?
I like it.
So
That'll be
we
hella
already have
fun.
like a concept and everything. Yeah.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it this year. We have
But
to.
Pat and Row were the inspiration
Love it.
Was it really?
for me, yeah.
Mm.
And then, but I see, I liked your idea too because I was thinking, I was like, do I have to cast somebody to like be my love interest in this thing? Because I was like, it's a love
true.
song.
Yeah.
But then Gouda's idea I like better was to just have a couple, and it would be like clips of me singing and then
so
their story. Yeah, of like
Oh
that.
my
I was
God,
like,
that's
oh,
so
I like that
cute.
better.
Oh my God, wait, I
That's
love
better.
this.
So it's coming.
Can't
It's gonna
wait.
happen. It's coming.
Is it not for the song that you just released?
It is for
Oh, it
unexpectedly.
is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, love it.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Gang shit.
But yeah, I'm telling you, it's pretty visible.
Yeah.
Your progression.
Thanks.
It was good back then. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm telling you,
No.
both the fucking Stacey and Keno's videos you made, I cried. I dead ass cried. I was like,
If Ted Mosby wasn't in it, I don't think you would have cried.
that did set it up. But again,
did.
you had that
potential.
like wherewithal
Wow.
to put that to it, and
Yeah.
it fucking fit.
Yeah.
You know.
10 out of 10.
10
Yeah. It's crazy because I feel like I don't have the same drive as I used to.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I've just been lazy. I really been lazy.
You
all
know,
of
I
last
think
year.
it's the best of us.
You know what? It's been a weird time.
It has.
Yeah.
And anyways, moving on.
Disgusting. What do you call that? Tangent. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, going off on a tangent? I
Yeah.
mean, we can go off on as many tangents as we want to,
will,
man.
baby.
Yeah,
It's-
how long was the last podcast? before
Okay,
you
see,
had
here's
that?
hours.
here's the funny thing about our episode.
Keno, do you mind?
Thanks, Daddy.
Thank you so
gracias. So our episode was like an hour 30, maybe more, but I took so much out because we just started talking shit and like saying
Wait, the first one?
Yes.
Oh,
Not
And
surprised.
it ended up being under, I think it was like 45 minutes, the one I put out.
Yeah.
We started talking shit about random stuff and
gang shit.
like loyalty and stuff. And I was like, I can't put any of this out. So I cut out so much and it cut down to 45 minutes of what I put out. But you know what though? Huh?
an hour and a half, over an hour and a half.
Over an hour, probably hour and a half or something. And
We were having so much fun.
we were having so much fun. And also, I wasn't good at editing sound and stuff because I had, I didn't know what I was doing. And there was just so much of us yelling and like just being so loud. I
Banging
was
the
like,
fucking
fuck, I
table.
can't do anything with this.
Great episode.
I was thinking, honestly, yes.
You should. And
Give Keno the microphone when he says these things.
Oh, you can't hear me?
No, we
No,
can't.
you have to like yell.
Yeah.
I can yell.
But not like about like specific
Yeah.
people.
No. I would never put anything specific out.
Just for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have like a bot account or something.
But no. I'm honestly, I am planning on putting like a bonus episode out of a lot of shit I cut out just because it's so funny.
Fuck yeah.
Because there's parts of a like what was one? Oh, I kept trying to end it. I was like, oh, to close. You guys are like, no, we're done. We're not done.
No, I know. It was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun. And it was the first one that I ever did.
Yeah.
But then also, like, when the three of us get together, we just fucking go
What about
off.
the last one? Did you finish the last one?
What do you mean?
The last podcast?
Oh, the one we did?
Yeah.
Part one.
Part two. The one when you blacked out.
Why is that part two?
Episode
Oh.
Episode 2. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm stressed.
Like, did I finish watching it?
Yeah, did you finish listening?
No, because it was so long. I only got through a little bit of it. Honestly,
How long was it?
2 hours?
an hour 30.
Damn, that's a long time.
I have
to
an
just
hour
watch you
30
black out.
of
bullshitting. I know,
yeah,
right?
exactly. And it's funny because like I'm just sitting there on the couch with my head in a bag, and then Guda would ask question, and I would like peek my head out, answer the question, and then put my head back in. But it was. I mean, I was gonna say it was fun, but I don't remember. So
It was a blast.
honestly, I do not. After watching that video and seeing how I am when I'm blacked out, I don't understand how you guys still like me. I do like. I don't.
I don't know. I get fucked
I
up pretty easily.
don't
So.
That's why we
understand.
like you.
Exactly.
But
We've
then
seen
you-
worse.
But then both of you had to
Yeah.
clean my throw up.
But when you think about it
man.
though, like I feel like all of us have had like our really bad nights, like drunken nights, and I feel like
Ooh,
that's
that's
what makes us
true.
who we like.
Yeah.
Why we're so close? Because like we've all seen
We've all taken care of each other.
at our worst.
You guys can tolerate each other while you're fucked up.
We
Oh,
balance each
that's
other.
true. We do.
You know, like.
Indeed.
But actually, like Gouda doesn't really get fucked up a lot that I see.
Oh, hello. Do you remember
I'm pretty
our
fucked up.
trips? Our trips.
Well, but those are like our trips. Like I feel
I'm just
like
a good, like, I could handle my phone.
yeah, like you're
I
like
have
Keno.
that- hold
on
on.
the daily, like on the daily.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
you're
It's
like-
definitely not
like,
on
you're
the
like
daily.
Keno, I feel like where
Yeah,
you're
you
just,
hide it.
You're like chill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I do have that video of you on your birthday when we were out in the bay, and I was like, "Gouda, what do you want to eat?" And he pointed to a phone number,
Oh,
And
I
I-
remember that.
and I was like, "I'm sorry, you want what?"
Good
He's like, "I
times.
want the 1866." Like, just started reading the phone number. It's like, "All right, cool, I got you.
Can we
It's
deep
like,
dive it
man.
right now, or
Go for it. What do you want to deep dive into?"
into your insecurities? Why are you holding in your laughs?
Oh my god, I did say that.
Like,
You hold in your laugh.
Okay, so something I remember I said
like
this.
your ha-has.
Yes. Okay. So I said this when I was fucking blacked out last time we were here. Because it was a new realization I just had that I was watching something on like YouTube or whatever, and it was really funny, and I laughed like super loud and semi obnoxiously. But I was by myself. And I realized I was like, when other people are around me, I don't laugh like this. Like I stifle it. I'm just like, whatever. I hold it in. And I was like, that's kind of sad. I was like, why do I hold in my laughs? Because I'm so afraid of what
That's very sad.
it is. I was like, I'm so
Yeah,
also just I'm gonna
Very sad.
sidebar. My eyes are teary from laughing earlier, not from this. I'm just gonna
Sure.
I'm
Sure.
just gonna put that out there. I'm still trying to get rid of it. Anyways,
She's so emotional.
Don't cry.
I'm not.
Just let the laugh
But-
out, girly. It's okay.
It's okay, Julia. We understand.
Okay, anyways. So yeah, that was something I had just realized like a day or two before we recorded. So when I was fucked up, it just came out for some I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about.
That is so funny.
Relax.
And yeah, so I realized and I was like, if I'm gonna hold something so simple as like the way I laugh back because I'm afraid of what people think about me, I was like, what the fuck else do I hold back?
Yeah.
And I just realized like I hold a
That's
lot of
deep.
myself in
Yeah.
because I'm so insecure because I'm afraid of what other people think about me.
That's. I feel like you never hold your laugh back.
But
Ever since you
know-
told me that, though,
you know what though?
I keep that in mind now.
Mhm.
It's like a
Well,
glass shattering to me.
It
like,
is, yeah, because I don't now.
cry.
Stop.
okay.
I'm not crying.
It's just us.
But now that I'm aware of it, I don't. And you know what's funny is like, this is so stupid. But ever since I've been aware of it, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna hold myself back anymore, like with anything.
Yeah.
And so now I find myself snorting all the time, and I was like, oh my god, is that how I laugh?
Hey.
You're like, no, wait, hold yourself back.
I was like,
This is us.
whoa.
We were just
It's
kidding,
okay.
girly.
I was like, not that much.
It's okay.
You guys ever have like different kinds of laughs, like
Oh,
evolve,
yeah,
you know
for
what I mean?
sure.
Like
Yes.
different laughs beforehand,
Yeah.
and then now you like laugh differently.
Yeah, definitely.
Can you show us an example?
What is that? Like, I'm not just gonna. I can't just bring up a laugh. It depends on what I'm
Before you saw
laughing
it,
at.
like, you know, like a subtle laugh. Now
Yeah.
I just like let that shit out.
Yeah.
See, I think.
No,
Yeah,
okay,
I
he's
think
actually,
the same thing with me too. Yeah.
Wow, you're right. That was your laugh.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember
It
that too.
is.
You used to be like.
But
Different haha hee hees.
don't be too ashamed about your laugh.
Yeah.
I'm
We
not
love it.
anymore because that was another thing I said when I was fucked up and blacked out. I was like, you know what? I've realized like fuck what everyone thinks. It doesn't matter. And you were like, that's true.
It is
Okay.
true. I
But it took me
literally-
30 fucking
Yeah,
years
are
to
you new
learn
here?
that. Are you new here? Oh yeah, I am.
But weren't
'cause it took
weren't
me-
you always the type to not give a fuck about what people thought?
Pause. Hold on. We're gonna pause this and I'll answer that when I restart
Let's
this
just
camera.
keep talking.
So back to Guda's question. You said you always felt like I was someone who didn't give a shit about what
Yes.
people thought.
Yeah.
And I like that you think that, which means I didn't show it. My whole life I've given a
Given.
shit way too much about people think of me. And that has unfortunately steered my life most of my life.
It makes sense though. Somebody that gives off like they don't give a fuck. Really
Of
gives a
course.
fuck.
Of course I want people to think I don't give a shit
Yeah.
when all I do is give too much shit. So
Yeah.
like
you know what? That's true though. Like in the whatever, like sorry, there's hair.
no,
on-
it's funny.
There's my dog hair is on here.
You know what? What's funny is it's still on there from last time. That's not even new.
Just like from all the all the years that I've known you, you literally never gave a shit.
Yeah, I think I was trying too hard to make people think I didn't give a shit because I
Well,
gave
you
too
sure fooled
much of a shit.
me.
Damn, that's good to know.
Well,
But you know what though? I still do that now because not about not giving a shit because now I don't give a shit about what people think. But well, I'm trying. Let's be honest.
How about you just
I'm trying.
give into it and
Um,
just be like, I give a fuck.
No, I give a fuck way less than I used to. And I just do whatever I want. But I'm not gonna lie, there's still times I care a little bit, but it's only like when I put shit out. Like whenever I post videos, when I post a podcast, whatever, I'm just like,
Right.
You know, I think a little bit too hard about it.
Yeah.
But then what I was about to say is that I think I'm good at giving off the impression I want people to think. Because I did this little like business experiment thing a while ago where I posted a question on my Instagram stories of what are the first 3 things that pop up in your head when you think of me. So many people said confident was one of the things. And I was like, I'm the least fucking confident person in the world. But the fact that you think that means that I'm giving off the impression I want to give.
That's a good one. Fake it till you make it.
You sure
Fake it till
fooled
you make
me?
it, man. Maybe I should be an actress. All these things people think that aren't true. Maybe I'm good at it.
Hey.
Or live your truth. How about that?
I'm trying,
Yeah.
man. I'm trying.
Tumblr quote.
All these Tumblr quotes.
Dang shit.
I'm trying. That is the goal.
Hey, we start.
I'm
somewhere.
working
At
my
least,
way to a confident
yeah,
person.
yeah.
All right. You
At
know?
least you know. That's the first.
Oh,
step.
I'm aware. I'm very
Yeah.
aware.
Wait, I have a question. Do people like ever tell like because you're like trying to like seem confident, right?
Mhm.
So like do people I don't know what my question is, I guess. Like do people like notice that you're like some people that know that
That
you're
I'm not
con-
confident.
Yeah. Do like people ever like
Only people who really pay attention. So there's actually someone I met recently who was like, he just pays attention to details about everyone like at all. But like something he noticed about me and he said to me, he was like, I noticed that just in general, you seem very sure of yourself and you seem very strong. He's like, but anytime I say something nice about you or give you a compliment, all of a sudden you kind of fold and your whole demeanor changes. I was like, whoa.
That's deep. I feel that.
So
Wow.
I was like, not everyone
Yeah.
notices. People only
Right.
notice if you want to notice, you notice.
Right.
But other than that, if you're just like, passive people, whatever,
Mhm.
no.
That's fucking deep.
It was. I was like, holy
I like
shit.
that.
I was like, you just read my whole ass fucking life right
Is
now.
it-
I was like, God
Is
damn.
it flickering? So more confident than a year ago though?
I would for sure say that, yes.
Okay.
100%. Especially this past few days. And I don't know what's changed. I think I'm just doing a lot of work on myself and I feel it.
Love that for you, Curly. Man, 2022, what a year.
It really has been.
Yeah.
Speaking of, so when we first recorded the first episode, it was December. It was like between Christmas and New Year's.
2020.
Yeah. And I asked you guys goals for the new year, goals for 21.
Gross.
Gouda's exact words
Yes.
were stack, attack.
Dead ass.
Did you do that?
I
Yes,
fucking
dead
love
ass.
this. Hold the fuck
Dead
up.
ass. That was
I
your...
said that.
You said stack, attack.
No
Bro,
fucking
that was
way.
after 2 bottles in.
What the fuck?
You said, yeah. You said it's to attack, and you said 2021. The theme is to attack and take action, and then you just went stack, attack.
Interesting.
So did you do that in 2021?
Long story short, no.
Okay,
But
there's
short
nothing
story
wrong
long,
with that.
Did you attack?
no.
Oh.
It's okay.
okay.
You didn't
It was
attack. I feel like you attacked.
It was a good. The beginning of the year, yes.
Okay.
I was on that high, but probably after my birthday, yeah, it just went to shit.
You know what? That seems like a good chunk of the year, though.
That is September is a good way into the
That's
year.
a good
man.
chunk of the year. So
Yeah, don't feel bad
let's
about
say
it.
70%.
Yeah,
Let's say 80.
But y'all know me, I don't stack.
let's say B plus.
I just attack.
We know you don't stack.
I
Sorry,
got nothing on my, you know what I'm saying?
but just to clarify
Yes.
for people who don't know you,
Don't expose me. What the fuck?
no. That's not
I'm
what I was
just
gonna
kidding.
say. I was gonna say when I say we know you don't stack, I'm not trying to say you're a broke bitch because you're not a broke bitch. That's why I'm trying to clarify for people who don't know you. You don't stack because you spend your money on experiences and enjoying yourself and doing
I mean, if
things.
you want to put it that way,
You're not
sure.
broke. You're just living your life.
He's living.
I'm never broke.
You ain't
I'm
never
rich
broke. You
in the
just
heart,
living.
you know
He's
what I'm
rich
saying?
in love.
Rich in
That
love,
too.
rich in the
Life.
heart.
Rich in experiences.
Rich in
Being broke-
happiness.
Being broke is just a concept in life.
Money's not even real.
It's not.
It's not, bro.
It's not.
Especially looking now with this fucking, what's it called? Digital currency. What is money? What is money?
Indeed. Yeah. So
And then, okay. So I don't know if you want to talk about this. Because you.
No, it's okay. We can talk about it.
Well, because, I mean, obviously things have changed.
I feel like I changed
you
my
know,
mind.
yeah.
I went
So
completely
you-
180 in the past year.
You went totally 180.
I did
Because for your New Year's resolution, not
growth.
resolution,
that's
but
growth, baby.
that is growth. But for what you thought 2021 had, you were like, I don't know, I'm feeling a baby vibe.
Love
I'm
that.
feeling a baby
that
vibe.
crazy?
It is
a
crazy.
whole year.
But also, from my mindset, we should go. From my mindset, I feel like it's not crazy because, well, see, I also don't know if it's different from a single perspective because I've changed my mind about kids so many fucking times over the
Mhm.
years. So it's like, it's not weird that you changed your mind.
Yeah. I
Like-
think just like maybe because like Keno was gone. So I was like, oh, a baby sounds right. I don't know. Like a baby sounds like
You just missed him.
right.
Maybe it just seemed like the next step.
It seems like the next step.
Seems.
Yeah.
Operative word.
Yeah.
Whatever. Let it go.
It seemed like the next step. But then like he came home and then we were just, whatever, living life.
Mm-hmm.
And then like one specific like thing happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then literally the next day
You're
we
like, never
looked at
mind.
we looked at each other and we were just like, that sucked, huh?
Yeah.
And we were just like, maybe this like isn't the vibe. And then like ever since then I've kind of been like, unfortunately, I guess, like just like a negative baby fever.
That's not unfortunate. If you don't want to have a kid, you don't want to have a
Well,
kid.
I think like people get offended.
Fuck
So
those
that's why
people,
I'm saying
dude. Fuck those
unfortunate.
people.
But I think people just like naturally just like get offended when like you don't want to hold their baby or you just like
But
don't
see,
want to like
oh my God, I hate that.
have anything to do with the baby. And like I think it's super great.
Exactly. Like you don't fucking
If
know my
you
life.
have a baby and like you like wanted that for yourself. But
Yeah.
I don't think that you should like definitely push that on other people.
I agree. I also don't feel like that should be the natural next step. It's like whatever the fuck you want to do, you want to do.
Mhm.
Also, how do you know what kind of person I am? Maybe I can't fucking handle a child. You
Yeah.
want me to have a
Well,
child
then,
if
like,
I can't
think about
do that?
too, like when people, because it's just like natural for people to ask like when you're gonna have a baby,
Yeah.
especially when you're married or whatever. So they ask you,
Yeah.
and then I'm just like, what if like what if I couldn't have a baby?
That's another thing too. Yeah, and they don't know. Like, what
And
if
they
they're
don't
offending
know
you?
because
What if?
it's-
Oh, thank you. I love
Because
you.
it's like none of your business.
Yeah.
So it's like,
What if
don't
I have something
necessarily-
about me that you don't know?
Yeah, like I don't necessarily have to tell you that I'm infertile.
Exactly.
Like, how awful
Don't
of you
you
to
laugh at
how
that?
awful of you to ask a
Yeah.
woman when she's gonna have a baby when you have no idea.
But also, I don't want to go on a fucking rant here, but it's always
Do it.
it's always women's bodies people feel like they have a right to say.
yeah,
Like, why the fuck can you say when I should and shouldn't have a child?
yeah.
But or when I can and can't have a fucking abortion or anything like that. But there's no case in any way that makes you want to say something to a man about what he should do with his body
Correct.
or to get his fucking balls snipped or to do
Well, because
whatever.
then they like look at Keno and they're just like, oh my god, you'd be like a great dad.
And I
And
mean,
then just be
even,
like, "Oh my
even
God,"
if
but, like-
that's true, that may be true. That doesn't mean you have to have a
Yeah,
child.
and then they'll just be like, oh, like, but look at him, like he'd be such a great dad. Like you don't.
They say that like it's some kind of unfortunate event.
Or then
like,
they say something like, oh, well, you won't actually know until it's your own. And I was like, so I have to have one to find out.
and then what if I find out and it's fucking not true?
Yeah, like what if I still like then what? I'm stuck with the
Yeah.
It's funny because how would they know that from just knowing me that I would be a great dad? You know
But
what mean?
see,
it's
that's the
to be,
thing.
like, you hold
Yeah,
baby.
I understand things like that. It's like, oh, if you're nurturing or whatever, if you're good with kids.
naturally.
But also, yeah. No,
For like 18 years.
exactly. That's true. It's like you really don't fucking know. What if I get to a point where I fucking hate my child? Like,
Yeah,
and
literally.
that's sad to say, but it clearly happens. There are a lot of people in the world with fucking trauma from
Yeah.
abusive parents or
They
from
kill their babies.
or that or people with like absent parents. Wouldn't you just rather they not have children?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Fuck them kids.
Also, this world is just so overpopulated. I don't know. I just like
That's true.
yeah. So at the time, I guess that
That true.
we did like the first epi. I was like, yeah, for sure. It sounds right.
You were very convincing that
You
were
were
gonna have a kid.
very happy, like excited about it, but also,
but like I for sure felt that. Like
yeah,
that was for sure like how I felt. But then like once he came home, and then we kind of like
went through it.
And then when March came, remember that when I bought
Oh,
you
oh yeah. I don't think that was. I don't think we were like fully like non-baby at that point yet.
well, I thought you were gonna announce it when you told us all to
I
come
know.
over.
What did I announce?
You're like, hey, come over. Let's.
But
have
what
dinner.
did we announce something, or did we just want to hang out?
oh
I
my
thought it
god,
was just
that's
hang
right.
out.
You know what? Because me and Guda were texting each other on the side, and we were like, hey, Stacey, you must have something to say.
Yeah, I got you the balloon.
But I'm saying, like,
but yeah,
why
like
did
what was
we
the
have
occasion?
to get together?
I thought it was just to hang out. Honestly,
It might have been just to
Yeah,
hang
I
out.
think it was.
But
just
I
to
remember
hang
me
out.
and Guda were texting each other. We're like, oh my god, this is it. This is it.
because this is
It's
what
gonna
Stacey
happen.
would do.
No, but you like went back to your car
Yeah.
to go get the stuff. That was funny.
But I mean, I think that's natural, and it should be fucking okay to change your mind about that shit because
Yeah.
that's a big thing to decide. You can't just have a split decision about bringing a whole other fucking life into the world.
For
And
sure.
people should
Yeah.
stop treating it like it's such a fucking small decision and just to do it.
Well,
Yeah.
like, don't you think that that's how it was before? Like, get married, have a house,
Yeah.
Have kids.
Yeah. No, of
Like,
course
people
that was
have
just
to
like that
accept
was just the natural way.
It's a social construct.
It
It's
was
the
a social
American
construct.
dream.
Yeah. But also like let's just look at the realities of life. The planet is in danger. Everything so fucking is expensive. Like living just to exist is expensive.
Literally.
Do you
So I'm
want to
gonna put
bring
through that.
somebody
Like
into
I have to pay
that?
a whole ass set of bills
Yeah.
because two
That's-
people
yeah.
said this was a good idea.
Not to mention back in the day, think about it. You could live off of one income.
True.
There was,
People
housewives
are
all
still making less though.
But no,
but
like, the
housewives were
cost
like
of
a
living-
normal
The
thing.
cost of living was cheap,
Nowadays,
and like college, it was cheap to go to
Yeah.
college, and you can get a job right after college.
Nowadays, you cannot be a fucking housewife. You got to have like 3 side hustles to survive.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to fucking have a child on top of that.
yeah. I have to sell feet pics for what?
Okay.
Ain't gonna lie, though, if you did have a
Relax.
kid, that motherfucker would be like hella smart and like be prepared for anything.
Oh, I'm sure.
Somebody told me, what if your kid was the one that saved the world?
Get the fuck
Okay.
out of here. Okay, what if you're the fucking one to save the world? What is that?
What
But-
if the world died right before he was like, you know what? I think I
Yeah.
can save the world. I don't
But
know.
what if it didn't?
But also,
So what? I
yeah,
have to
I
have
don't
one to
know.
find out.
Yeah.
Or he might just be a regular mojo
regular
like me.
schmegular.
Hey,
Then what? Then I took the L because he isn't.
Then I took the L.
Because then he isn't freaking saving. Okay, yeah, you're right. He or she. But if they're Valas, it's probably a he. wouldn't save the world.
Yeah. Then what? I don't think that's a good enough reason to have a child. I think if you
Yeah,
are ready, and I think it should be normal to change your mind.
So you wouldn't feel some type of way if your grandpa or your mom never met your kid? If
I
you ever
probably
had
would.
one?
I'm sure I would. It would make me sad, but like I also don't. Neither of them feel the need
That you
to
need one.
be a grandparent or
Yeah.
great grandparent.
Yeah, like you don't want to have a
Interesting.
baby just because like just before somebody like
First of
goes.
all, I'm not going to have a child to fulfill
know,
their
that sounds
needs.
awful.
Second of all,
I don't
neither
know.
of them have that need.
Mm.
Like my grandpa is a grandfather to how many? 2, 4, 6.
You are a rare
Yeah,
breed
he's
in the
already
zoo
a
out there, yeah.
grandfather. He
He's
doesn't
already a
need-
grandfather to like 6 or 7. I have to count, but 6 or 7 kids. He's fine.
Yeah.
My mom has no desire to be a grandparent. Would she be a great one? I'm sure. If either one of us had a kid, me or my brother, but she has no desire to do that.
Got it.
You know, so.
for sure.
But even if she did,
Yeah.
fuck that. I'm not gonna have a kid because she wants to be a grandma.
yeah,
So
scammy.
Interesting.
yeah, but yeah, like there's no reason, even regardless if you have the help of grandparents or not, doesn't mean you should have a child.
Preach.
That seems a little different on my end, but
How so?
I feel like, at least in my, well, like I said, you are a rare breed in this world. You know what
I'm a
saying?
very rare breed.
But there's a constant like a lot of people in my family feels kind of hurt that their grandparents never met their kids or anything.
No,
like that, you know?
I'm telling you, I
But
would
I
feel
don't know.
hurt by it. But that's not a good enough reason
Yeah,
to
and that's
do
also just like an
it.
Oh, yeah.
uncontrollable like
Yeah.
situation.
I feel like that's just for us in our generation. Like, yeah, we don't.
Yeah,
give a
like of
fuck.
course. So
Fuck them
like
kids.
like for me
Yeah.
and my grandpa, like my grandpa's the closest person to me like in the world. Of course I would want him to meet my children.
Yeah.
Am I going to have children just to make sure he does that? No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
And my mom is young as fuck.
That's a hard
So even
pass
if I
for
have
me.
children 20 years from now, my mom's gonna meet them. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I got plenty of time. I'm in no hurry whatsoever.
I feel it.
Okay, not 20 years from now.
I'm
Yeah,
just
that's-
I'm just
Golly.
saying if it were to be.
Was
For
that
sure.
50?
For maybe 50, yeah. But my mom's so young, so whatever.
I'm 30.
Shot time.
Okay.
I'm
What's it
30,
like to be
guys.
30?
I'm
Let me
not
tell
there
you.
yet.
The children.
I'm not
To
either.
children!
Can you guys tell us?
I'll tell
I
you.
don't
Good is
know.
not there.
I'm not there.
I'm not there.
Don't be rude.
Who's there? You're 31, right?
It's only the two of us that are
Rude
there.
ass.
You said you're ancient, right?
You're old, right?
Can I have some of your Sprite?
But first of all, 30 is not old. Let me just say.
Yeah,
Go
you
first.
are 30% in your life. Remember that.
No, let me pour it in. So-
Some
oh,
people
whatever.
believe it's their prime.
live
It is-
100.
It's
I don't
it's
plan
your
on living
20s
till I'm
with
100.
money. That's what I heard.
Imagine all the alcohol you can
I
drink.
think. Okay,
Yeah.
here's my
Actually,
opinion. When you
that's
say,
the fucking true.
well, that's not always the case.
Gang.
My opinion is it's your 20s with more clarity.
Okay, I'll say both.
Okay.
Because like I'm
more
not
freedom.
more freedom, more clarity, more sense of
More
self.
freedom because you have more
Cute.
money.
But I don't think I have more money than when I was. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, the 30s is definitely more. It's more money. It's just doing things in your 20s, but
But it's
better,
also-
but better.
It's
Let's
also
talk in 10
just
years.
it's also just being smarter too. Because how fucking stupid were we when we were 20 years old?
I don't know. We're still
I don't know, I'm
working
just saying.
out.
No,
We're still
no.
blacking
No, 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 no,
out.
no. Look
Okay,
at,
fine. I'm
look
not
at
going
how
back
we
to
lived.
work. I'm not going to work at 5 a.m.
But
in the
not
same
only
clothes.
yes, not only that. Look
And
at
I
how we
didn't
lived
brush my
our lives.
teeth.
How did we live our lives?
I didn't brush my teeth when I went to
We
work
were
in the morning.
living what was given to
Oh,
us.
dude,
okay?
I used to fucking go
Obviously.
straight to work after a drunk night out all the time. Yeah. Okay. So, what do you guys think, if you can remember, December 2020? What do you think is the biggest change you guys have made since then?
Nose goes.
Keno goes first.
Keno wasn't here.
Yeah, Keno wasn't here.
So,
But you can still answer the question.
He was here.
Can
you were here in
via
spirit.
camera.
That's true. The first time, so for the listeners, the first time we recorded this episode, there is a security camera in the corner of this living room,
Let's not say security.
and
camera.
it's a security camera, and you know, like people who have everyone has one now.
Ring, ring.
You can record it from apps and stuff. And Keno would buzz in from his app from countries away and be like, yo, what's up? So he was not here for the first time around. He's here now. What do you think has changed about you the most from December 2020 to now?
Till now. Give him the mic, Stacey. Drop the beat.
I have more appreciation of life.
Ooh.
Because I used to live like fucking in a Connex,
Okay.
like a container. And it's just, I don't know.
It changes, right? It changes the way you think about shit.
And like people attacking you and shit, like fucking 6 miles away, you know?
Damn. Okay, you've lived more life than we have.
Damn, he should have went last.
Yeah, you fucking lived way more life
Can you
than
edit
we
this
have.
so he can
For
go
real,
last?
we'll change everything. You lived, yeah, that's true. You were fighting wars while we were recording dumb shit drunk.
Damn.
that's why you were countries away.
Bro, he walked so we can run.
For real. Yep.
Okay, I still
but
don't have one.
I appreciate that. Guna, do you have one?
What was the question?
What was the question? From December 2020. Right now we are in February 2022.
Yes.
What do you think has changed about you the most, or what have you made changes in the most? Stacey.
Internally, I didn't really change anything.
That's fine. That's another thing too. If nothing's changed, nothing's changed.
Yeah, I feel like that whole time span, I've realized where.
I don't know where they. Oh, it's fine. Sorry, continue.
Okay. I realized that.
No. You've realized?
I fucked up.
I'm sorry.
We all are. That's the beauty of it.
I realized that I was seeking a lot of pleasure and not focusing on my passion.
Ooh. And you know
That was my
what?
year.
I think me and Stacey realized that because of something you told us that worried us very much. No, nothing serious. We're not gonna put you on blast. But remember, that thing Gouda told us that we were like, wow, you don't have this? And we were like, oh, yes, yeah.
Oh yeah, that worries me still.
Yeah.
To this day.
Well,
Hey, if we die tomorrow, what's
that's
that
also
gonna do?
true. That's true.
That's true. Because where the fuck is it gonna go?
Dude,
Exactly.
yeah.
Not
To
like I
my
have
next.
kids.
Does it go to your next of
Fucking
kin?
live it up, man.
Does it go to your next of kin?
Is your phone
sure.
still recording?
You
Yeah.
You don't
I don't know
fucking
who my
know.
next of
But
kin
also,
is.
he doesn't have next of kin. Who the fuck
Yeah.
is his next of kin?
But
Sorry, I'm just saying.
yeah,
You don't got children?
don't worry about it. But yeah.
Oh, maybe he doesn't have children.
Mhm.
Shit, well, fuck,
Just
we're gonna
kidding,
know
just
in
kidding,
20
just
years.
kidding.
Yeah, we're gonna know in 20 years.
Once you get that child
Am I gonna
support
be an
request.
auntie in 20 years?
Of course.
Anyways,
But yeah,
I see that, but
Yeah.
I also don't see a problem with that because you know what? If you're just trying to enjoy life, you're just trying to fucking enjoy life.
that's true. But I do have to thank all of my family that's holding me down. You know what I'm saying? My cousin, Lisette, Ernest.
What up?
They're holding me down.
I love your relationship with your cousin.
I do
It's
too.
so cute.
Me too.
And
It's
it's
great.
like genuine and it's
Yeah.
so nice.
And with your niece and nephew, oh my god, I love them. They're so cute.
My favorite.
Love them.
But yeah, yeah.
So internally, nothing's changed. Externally, what would you say? If anything, doesn't have
Still
to be.
sexy as fuck.
You
know what I'm
know.
saying? Externally, yeah, that's it. Nothing really.
All right. So Gouda says he hasn't really made any changes
No.
since December 2020. Stacey, what do you think has changed?
Still looking good, living life.
Okay, in the year?
In the past year and whatever month since we've done the first episode, aside from obviously mindset about children has changed, we didn't even this whole fucking hour we've been talking, we didn't even talk about the fact that Stacey and Keno are moving clear across the country.
Well, maybe that was it.
Moving?
And that's
That's a good. Well, you guys are moving.
that's a big ass
Wait,
change.
hold on. What?
Like,
You
you guys are moving. I don't know if you want to disclose.
Yeah, we're moving to Pennsylvania.
Moving to fucking
Wait, I thought you said
Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh is in
Oh,
Pennsylvania,
honey.
bro.
Oh, shit.
Pittsburgh is in Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh is in Pennsylvania.
We're
Black and yellow,
moving.
black and yellow.
Black and yellow, black and-
Okay, go
That's
ahead.
true.
But yeah, that's for sure the biggest change. You guys are fucking leaving Vegas for the first time.
We're moving. We're leaving Vegas for the first time. I'm so
You're leaving us
sad.
all behind.
I'm sad, but I'm excited.
So by the time you hear this episode, whoever's listening, they will be gone. But you are how many days out
That's
from
a little
leaving?
foot in the background.
So
crying.
today is Thursday. We leave on Monday.
No, it's
Yeah.
very sad. It's honestly very sad.
It is sad.
And you guys are leaving for the first time. So
You know
that's
what's you know what's
that's
actually
a
funny
huge fucking
is
change.
I said I told Keno that we had to go to my dad's house on Sunday, so the day before we leave.
Yeah.
So we can say goodbye
Yeah.
or whatever. And then we were at a restaurant for breakfast and I started crying.
Aw.
I said,
I mean,
oh, we have to go to my dad's house so I can say goodbye. And I was like, oh my God, no.
don't say goodbye. I don't know.
Say see you later.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Robbie
okay.
Robbie
Yes.
put that whole thing in my head of like never say goodbye. And you know what? It's fucking
Yeah, I know.
true. It's fucking
Anyways.
true.
Okay.
Anyways.
But yeah, I think that's
Anyways.
obviously the biggest change in your life since then.
Yeah.
But but is there anything else you would say?
I don't know. I guess I'm kind of on the same boat as Gouda. Like, I don't know about
Okay.
if I've changed anything about myself internally.
That's fine.
Do you have any goals out there?
Huh?
Do you have any goals out there?
Oh
Um,
yeah.
Since you're gonna be a housewife.
And you're
Let's
gonna be in a new
get it.
fucking state, a new city, new things,
I have
new
goals to
places, new
find-
people.
I have goals to find a new nail lady.
Are you gonna replace?
Nice.
I
You
don't-
should.
I
Please.
deadass-
He said you should. No, what the
I want to
fuck?
see
No.
an identical me.
Okay.
First world goals, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I deadass don't even. I tell people that I don't have room for new friends.
I
say
feel
that.
the same, honestly. Because you know
I
what's
have
sad?
enough friends
My
and I
lifelong
don't
partner
have.
might
But it's
be out
like-
there,
Yeah,
you
I'm
know
all
what
friended
saying?
up.
Yeah. And I'm like, how do you
sure-
relate to somebody the same way you've related to people you've known for 12
How did
years?
we relate?
I said for 12
But
years.
the dif-
Hello.
yeah,
We've
but
known
we've
each other
been-
for 12 fucking years.
Okay,
Yeah.
but wouldn't you say the same thing when we first met?
you
You
know what
wouldn't
though? We
know.
just clicked. It was just a vibe. It
Nah.
was just there.
Was it a vibe?
And
Or
there's-
was it forced?
It
on?
was a vibe.
I
Shut
think
I'm
it
just
was.
kidding.
A vibe.
It was a vibe.
It was
I
a
don't
vibe.
know.
It was a
I'm
vibe.
sure we'll make. Keno's really good at making friends, so I'm sure Keno will make friends for me.
You know, I'm relying on you.
But
Peck,
how
let's
about
get it.
yourself? Any changes since 2022?
Ooh,
Maybe
oh, thanks
2020?
for
Yeah,
asking.
that's tough.
Oh
Damn.
my gosh, you're so great at
Do
this.
I
you-
know, thanks. Honestly, a lot has fucking changed. A lot.
She's been waiting for this moment, guys.
Do tell.
Shut up.
She's
said
been waiting for this fucking
She
moment.
said somebody asked me this question.
She's like, come on.
said,
Somebody
I'm-
asked me-
I'm
asking this?
Somebody give it to me.
I'm waiting for somebody
She
to ask
said,
me
"I'm
this.
gonna ask this question
No.
specifically,
So one. No, I'm just kidding.
specifically only so you can ask me the question back." It's
No,
big
I
deal,
never.
but-
I'm telling you, whenever these episodes, it's never about me. It's about the guest. But since you asked, no, I'm just kidding.
But since you asked.
No, I honestly feel like I've changed a lot. You know what though? Like during the whole quarantine and stuff, I feel like it brought a lot of my social anxiety and shit back up. Because like the first trip I took and like traveling again after all that, I was just like scared of everything. But I've always fucking done everything scared because I feel like that's just how you have to do it.
Yeah.
So I kind of just reverted back to that. I was like, whatever, I'm scared, I have anxiety, and I'm just gonna fucking do it anyway. Because what's the other choice? I'm just gonna miss out.
Mhm.
True.
So
True.
I mean, I feel like I'm more confident. I love myself more. I accept myself.
Wow, love that for
You
you.
know?
I'm so proud of you.
You
I
know,
can understand
thanks.
like what you're missing out on if you go with this negative vibe.
Yeah.
I mean?
Oh, for sure.
And you
Like
don't
I'm
need
not
that
gonna.
shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deprive myself of stuff just because I'm scared or because.
I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, you and Keno could totally sit here and have your own podcast. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, for sure we
Hey,
could.
Pat.
We could. But yeah, so I feel like a lot has changed.
Okay, one thing I will say
Yes.
that I wanted to mention
Yes.
that Timothy's covering his butt's covering the
His
camera.
butt. Yeah.
Besides
It's
the point,
just, just
though,
his butt.
I will say, Drea,
Yeah.
that jumping out of a plane
I'm telling you, doesn't it
completely-
change your life?
completely
It
changed
changes
my
your
life.
fucking.
I am literally walking this earth a whole.
And I'm very
brand new
sad that
human
even though Keno enjoyed it, he had not the best experience. But jumping out of a plane will change your life.
I literally was in the air, just like
Loving life.
realizing my entire
I'm
life.
telling you, dude.
Is that weird?
I'm telling. No, yeah. Have you done it yet?
I have not.
When you do it,
But-
or do you think you want to do it?
Probably. But
Please call me. I'll
I
do it
feel
with you.
I'm not gonna go
Please
out
call
my way
me.
to do it.
I will do it with you.
But do you think
Okay,
I will
to be
do it
fair
with
though,
you.
Gouda, I booked our jump 2 days before.
I feel it? But
I will
I need
do
to
it
ask.
with you.
Do you guys think it's life changing because it was a near death experience?
No.
No.
I didn't think I was gonna die.
Neither time did I think I was gonna die. I don't know. Plus, these people do like a billion
Thousands.
jumps a day.
Yeah,
like,
my
there's
guy was
nothing to
on-
feel unsafe about.
Yeah.
My guy was on. No, your guy was on 5,000 jumps. in his
Yeah.
my guy was on 18 or something.
I don't remember mine from the last time, but he had a lot too, and he was so fun. I was like, I have nothing to fucking worry about, and I don't feel like when you're doing stuff like that, you're near death.
Jumping
So-
out of a plane.
So no, I don't feel like that.
Well,
had
I don't know.
anything-
Okay, so like in that video that I posted, where like I'm literally jumping off.
Yeah.
My words when I was jumping off, I said, "Oh shit."
Did you?
Yeah, because I was like trying to work on my breathing. Like I was
Yeah.
making sure I was like breathing right, and then I thought that they were just gonna like 3, 2, 1 you,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't.
And he just goes
On two.
He didn't, and he just went like
Onto-
this, like he just like
Just
lean,
tilted.
You lean off, and then they're,
Gang.
and I'm like, oh my god,
You're good.
yeah, and then you just banana your life
Banana.
away.
Banana. I think it's fucking amazing. But let me tell you, if you guys ever want to go
One day.
bungee jumping after, it's 10 times fucking
Jesus,
scarier.
That's
Is
even
it?
scarier.
It's 10 times
Keno said he doesn't
scarier.
ever want to do it, but I want to
Oh,
do it.
do it. It's the time of your life. I'm telling you, first of all,
But it's scarier.
I will say I will do it 5 billion more times. It was amazing.
Why is it scarier?
It's scarier because
'Cause
first of
you're on
all,
a
you're by
rope.
yourself. Second of all, there's no resistance. You're just fucking jumping off a bridge.
so like
So like in the air with
Yeah.
skydiving, you feel kind of like you're pulling up with the air. When you're jumping, bungee jumping, you're just fucking jumping into nothing.
you're just falling.
You just feel like you're
It's
jumping
like
into
you're
your
just jumping
death.
to your death.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh, that's scary.
And then you don't feel any tension till you're about to hit the fucking ground. And it was so scary, but it was amazing, and I would do it again a million times.
Okay, I would still do it, but I'm scared now.
Amazing.
But I would still do it.
It's so much scarier, but it's amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
So
Yeah.
good, I'm telling you, first time you do it, I want to come.
I'm gonna do it in Dubai. That's my.
But you
Ooh,
should
I wanna
you
go
should,
to
you
Dubai.
should
That's
my
definitely do
thing.
it in like a beautiful setting.
Beautiful setting for sure.
Yeah.
That's why I went to San
Because-
Diego for my birthday, because
Yeah, I don't want to.
I wanted to do it by the ocean.
Yeah, no. But like cuz like when we did it in Oahu, I'm just going to lean
See,
and
yeah.
look at you.
That's-
yeah,
that's 10 times
It
better.
was so beautiful, and I was going
Yeah.
crazy about like the view. It was
Yeah.
insane. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
For
Go
sure.
skydiving.
Would recommend. Go skydiving, go bungee jumping,
10 out of 10.
get a
would
thrill,
recommend.
live your life.
Yes.
That's a good 10 out of 10 would recommend.
For sure.
I like that.
I feel like it's time to wrap this up.
No, let's not wrap this up.
Okay, but I'm just gonna ask you the closing question right now, and if you
I
know,
have a closing question too.
okay,
But you go ahead first. This is your podcast.
I was gonna
what the
say if
fuck?
we have more interesting things after this, I'll edit it, I'll rearrange it.
It's pretty fucking
But
deep.
before we get too fucked up,
Yeah.
my closing question to both of you: what is one thing you would tell your December 2020 self?
It's okay to not have a baby.
That's a good one.
No pressure, baby. It's all good.
No pressure, baby.
Also, Keno will come back soon. And he did.
Don't be too sad. He's coming home.
He will be home soon.
Good.
Mine would be
Also, sorry.
No, continue.
Stack, attack.
Stack,
I
attack,
don't
attack,
believe you
attack.
I said that.
I swear to God, I will
Fuck
fucking
no.
play it. You know what?
Oh my god.
Bonus, I'm going to add that clip into the
Please.
beginning of this episode.
Please add it.
I'm
to
going
the
to
clip.
start
I
this
wanna know.
episode with
Stack.
stack,
Stack,
attack.
That's hilarious. And yeah.
The fact that you don't believe that is hilarious to me.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Enjoy the journey and not the destination.
Cheesy,
climb.
cheesy. Here's a clown.
Which is cute because that was 2010's graduation.
That was our graduation song.
Yeah, even so, I don't know. Work harder. What the fuck? Stop being lazy.
You think so? You would tell yourself to work harder?
Yeah. Stop being fucking lazy and get your ass up. I would
For
tell
sure.
that to myself.
I appreciate that. Keno, you have an answer to this
yeah.
question?
It's more like a comment or a quote.
Okay.
If you don't like where you are or what you're doing, the only person who can change it is yourself.
God
damn.
The Tumblr quote.
That's so fucking good.
That's
The
a,
Tumblr
That's
quote,
so
the end of the
fucking
night.
good.
He's not wrong.
It's
I
so
think.
true,
oh,
though.
that is
Do you
true.
have a Tumblr?
You know what my favorite quote is? And I don't know who the original person who said it is, but I heard it from Mike the Situation.
Okay.
From
love
Mike the
that.
Situation.
Okay, like current Mike's the
Like
situation?
current Mike the
Okay, for
Situation.
sure, for sure.
Jersey Shore the Situation. And he always says, nothing changes if nothing changes.
Ooh.
Fucking
So-
mind
so
blown,
simple,
man.
but
So
so
heavy.
simple, but so
Yes, yes,
effective.
yes.
Nothing changes.
Yeah, that hits deep.
So
I'm a
fucking do
little-
something, bro.
That hits fucking
Doesn't
deep.
it?
It
really
hits a little
does.
deep. I might turn it into.
It hits a little too deep.
Nothing really
man.
changed since 2018. I'm just saying.
Bro, 2020, not
God damn.
2018.
Well, I'm bringing it all the way back.
What
to
happened in 2018 that made you go to 2018?
I'm still in the same place since 2018.
Is that
You
trauma,
think so?
baby?
Yes,
Childhood trauma makes you interesting.
Do you have childhood trauma?
of course. Who
Okay.
doesn't? Yeah. Well,
Childhood trauma, raise your hand.
Sidebar, we're being sarcastic. Childhood trauma is serious.
you wouldn't be who you are without that.
You would not.
drama.
You know what? That's something I've learned to accept is true. Is like,
I am 1000% a better person, or
yes,
like a decent human being.
so much of who I am is
Because I
because of
have
my
childhood
fucking
trauma.
childhood trauma.
Yes.
So thanks, Dad.
And you know what?
Killed it.
Thanks,
Some
Dad.
of it isn't good, and I've learned
It
that.
shouldn't be good. It's
But
trauma.
no. I meant some of like my personality traits, bitch. I meant
Yeah,
some of my
bitch.
personality traits I got from my childhood trauma are not good.
That's hilarious.
But you know, I feel like we all can say we got some good personality traits out of our childhood trauma, like learning to
Okay.
fucking overcome shit and be stronger from it.
Just side note, like when people ask about like Keno and I like having kids,
Yeah.
like Keno and I were both in our own ways like not great kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like super not
Oh,
great, like getting
dude.
into lots of trouble.
Yeah.
So then I just mentioned to people like, is that what you want?
Dude,
you want
same.
a combined Keno and Stacey? And
Exactly.
to have that just running around in this world causing fucking mayhem.
Yes. It's like,
well,
do I want some little
Is that
fucking
really what you
version
want,
of
guys?
me being a
Yeah.
shithead? No, I don't.
technically, like if you have, I'm not saying you guys specifically, but if you have an ugly dad and an ugly mom, you will make a beautiful baby.
Okay, what are you trying to
So like
say?
two bad kids.
Two bad kids will
result-
make a positive,
Oh, I didn't put that
Mm.
together.
right? Then change the world.
You think?
Find a vaccine. Just saying.
That depends on the parents.
Yeah,
True.
but depending on you guys,
depends
We
on how you
also
raise
still
them.
black out. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, one of us still
hey,
blacks
the
out.
baby could black out with y'all. That's how
He
good
was
of a
like, I don't know
parent you
about
guys
you.
Ooh.
One of us
He's like,
blacks
speak
out.
for yourself.
Guess who it is?
Speak
It's not
for
me.
yourself.
are. Yeah.
But I feel like
So-
it's also sorry,
go
no,
ahead.
scratch what I was to say. It's not important. Go. So,
This
So-
is your podcast.
but what I was gonna say has it's not important. Continue.
You said you had a question.
It's not a
Did I?
question. Yeah, you
did.
had a question.
Wait.
Question, like a closing comment question.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I did, but
Damn,
I
Keno,
have
you're good.
I have
you
another
are fucking
closing.
good. Keno, you should have a podcast.
I have a closing
And
question,
I'm
but
blacked out. What?
I have a closing question, but I have another closing question.
Okay, ask all your closing questions.
But it's not my podcast. But I'll go ahead and ask.
Yes, I would
So-
like you to ask.
Well, how
yeah.
can okay?
Special features, cuz. You know what I'm saying?
I want all of us to name what have we learned from our childhood trauma.
Oh, that's a good
Nose
one.
goes.
Kinos.
Oh, you're gonna pass Mike Tino.
I'll go last.
Anger leads to two ways. You can either harness it for yourself, or it can consume you.
Damn. Someone
Bro.
give this boy a
I
podcast.
could listen to
Some-
you speak
What the fuck?
for an hour.
For real? Holy
Should
Just
we make a
talking.
podcast in Pittsburgh?
You guys should
You guys
If-
should.
Just
Do
let Keno
it.
take the lead.
do it.
Damn.
Should we take the shot?
Damn.
That's a good one. I like that.
Honestly,
I like that.
I'm gonna need you to record it, like save it, play it back for me.
Oh, for sure. I'll clip you
Yeah.
I'll clip it.
just like you
I'll
know,
give it
like
to
I'm
you.
gonna add it to my favorites
I got you.
when I'm having a bad day.
I got you. And you could just be like, "Ah,
When I'm mad at him, I'm just gonna
Listen
play it
to
back
it
and
back
it's
and
gonna
be
say
like,
harder
damn,
anger.
You're right.
What did you say? Anger.
Anger can either affect you in two ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get angry a lot.
You know what? And that is, I have a friend who kind of, it's not the same thing he said to me, but it was like along the same lines that made me think about things so fucking differently. And he told me, my friend Pete, if you're listening, shout out Pete, I love you.
I love you, Pete.
He told me that, yeah, Pete Davidson. He told me that I should forgive people not because they deserve my forgiveness, but because I deserve to be at peace. And I was like,
Yes.
and
you know
then,
what's crazy? What's even
Yeah,
crazier
it
though
is.
is
Yeah.
that you're saying that shit with those Thug Life glasses on.
But then he also, okay, another thing he told me that
Yeah.
changed my life is he said, just because you forgive doesn't mean you have to forget. And I was like, oh,
Bitch, I
fucking
always forgive
shit.
and never.
Yes, exactly.
I never ask Keno. I never forget.
And that's why
I remember things from
Ooh.
80,000 years ago.
this is something I have to say off
Forgive her.
recording, off
Not
podcast.
just specifically for him, but just like in life.
No, yeah.
And everybody else.
And so this is something I have to say later off podcast. But
I'm the opposite. I forget, but I forgive.
Amazing.
He doesn't have to forgive in order to have.
But I will never
He'll just
forget.
Only because I can't remember. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
see, I remember everything. If you lose my trust, you will never get it back. I will never forget what you did.
Who is this?
These are so.
Oh,
This is so
anybody.
What
Like,
was the first quote you said?
you should forgive not because they deserve your forgiveness, but because you deserve to be at peace.
Oh.
So,
Ooh.
like,
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
even
yeah.
have to forgive someone
Also
in a
clip that up for
conversation.
me.
I will. Yeah. Like, you don't have to forgive in a conversation to them. Just forgive it
Yeah.
within yourself.
Yeah.
So as long as in your mind you're like, you know what, I forgive this, I'm moving on, done. Because yes,
It gives you peace of mind.
yes,
Yeah.
because you know what I realized is I was like, because I used to be the fucking king of holding grudges. I was like, fuck him, fuck her, fuck their whole life because
Yeah.
you fucking suck, and I would hold a grudge forever.
Yeah.
Yes.
And one of the main things that will eat you up is guilt.
Yeah. Well, for this, it wasn't guilt. But for me, it was like I would hold on to anger because I had all these grudges against people and I would hold a grudge forever. And then I realized once my friend Pete told me that, I was like, oh shit, I'm holding on to all this anger and it's causing all these emotions inside me. But this anger is not doing anything to them. They're living their fucking life happy and fucking happy-go-lucky, whatever, doing their thing. And I'm over here feeling all angry and feeling like shit because of whatever they did to me. But what does that do?
I remember I saw a video of Mike Tyson saying, you probably feel like you're being the bigger person by, like ignoring them, thinking like not bringing up the issue or whatever, but you're actually just feeding into the devil. And if you don't like forgive them, even if it was their fault, like you're just feeding to the devil and just like, letting that feeling take over you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So if
Letting
I
it
ignore
build.
my
So if you're thinking you're the bigger person without like, just ignoring them and like not forgiving, that's just the devil, the way the devil's like
It's just feeding, it's
feeding
building.
into when really it's not.
It stays with you.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
stays with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
my anger is feeding.
I'm telling you, my anger fed for years.
Yeah.
But then here's the thing too of like
I'm not gonna do anything about it though.
but the thing he said
I'm not gonna
about,
lie.
but you only have to forgive within yourself. You don't have to tell them you forgive them. Fuck
Yeah.
them.
Oh, okay. That
yeah.
makes it easier.
Yeah. So it's just like, it's like an internal conversation of like, you know what?
Absolute
I forgive
game changer.
Game changer.
Yes, it really is.
Bro,
Because it's like, you know what?
For them.
Yes, it's for you, not for
Yes.
them. Yes. Because it's like, you know what?
2022 is about to be crazy.
Yes, for real.
Make a podcast.
Because it's like,
What the
you know what?
fuck?
I forgive this and I move on. But you say that to yourself. You don't gotta fuck them.
Yeah.
You don't gotta tell
You don't have to.
them. Who gives a shit about them?
Yeah.
Although you reach a different level when you do speak to the person. That you're gonna
Depending on the
forgive.
situation.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
You
Yeah.
don't have to.
It's depending on
going
the
to.
situation.
Sometimes they're not there to let them know.
Not gonna.
That's,
Not
yeah.
like
Depending on the situation.
they're
Not
dead
gonna.
kind of thing.
Not gonna.
Yeah.
They're dead.
Oh, okay. Well, we're not done.
If they feel guilty, they need to forgive themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gang shit.
Yeah, because there's definitely people that I had to like forgive in my own mind. That's like, I'm never going to talk to you again. But in myself, I'm going to forgive you and I'm going to move on. But I'm not going to forget what the fuck you did to me. So I still think you're a shitty person.
Thug life, baby.
I still think you're a whack ass bitch. But I forgive you.
Thug life.
Thug life.
And my life is more at peace because I forgive you.
Hey, that's a shot, baby.
That's a shot.
What the
Shit, I
fuck?
love all of this.
Cheers.
Yes. Snap, 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 snap. Oh my God. Yeah, you never even answered your own question.
I honestly forgot what the question was.
What
did I
What
ask?
did you learn from your trauma?
One thing you learned from your childhood trauma.
The one thing to learn from your trauma is to not.
No. Don't generalize this. Yeah.
What?
What did you learn from your
yeah.
specific childhood traumas? The one thing you got to learn. Nah, bitch.
She said, "Stop."
Bless you. Bless you.
To not get excited too soon.
That's what you learned? Ooh,
Yes.
that's sad.
Oh yeah, that
I don't
one's
like that.
sad. Can you find a more positive?
No. It doesn't have to be positive. That's your. If that's your truth, that's your
No.
truth.
Okay, that's
No,
your
that,
truth.
that's my trauma, guys. You're
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's not
Okay,
gonna be,
I don't mean
it's
to
not gonna be
gaslight
happy.
you. I'm sorry.
It's not gonna be happy. It's fucking trauma. Like,
Exactly. But
damn,
yeah,
that's
Damn,
sad.
you're
That makes me
right. Because
very
I said pay my
sad.
bills and paying your
See, yeah, that's not happy.
paying
The
your
fuck?
fucking bills.
That's not a happy
sucks.
lesson.
It is literally the most awful thing I ever have to do every month.
that's
It's like
hilarious.
getting told you're going home, but they fucking changed that shit.
Exactly.
Come in like another month.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 You know what's a
And my answer wasn't fucking happy. I don't believe in love.
Okay. I don't know. His just
That's not
felt like
happy.
more like, I don't know.
Do you guys
Yeah.
felt that? Is that
Yeah.
something you guys felt deep down?
I know.
The
Yeah,
tra-
I did. I don't know why.
The
I felt
trauma-
that-
The childhood trauma
I
in
felt
me
that
is
deep down in my heart. I was like, no.
But let me tell you the story of how I remember that.
Okay.
So
promises. Sorry.
so I was playing Street Fighter with my my cousin's ex-boyfriend.
Do you remember how old you were?
Between 6 and 10.
Okay.
I don't remember. I don't even know if it was Street Fighter. It was a fighting game.
It was a game.
It
It
was a
was
fighting game.
Chun-Li.
Childhood trauma blurs it, man. Chun-Li.
And-
Let's say Chun-Li.
I remember beating his ass.
Okay.
Like I was the shit. It was like the last life. Whoever wins this round
Takes it
is the
all.
winner. Yes. I remember beating his ass. He was like probably 3 more hits until he was finished, and I had full bars. So I was like,
I
excited
got
as
this. I'm
fuck.
fucking in the bag.
All right. Yeah, exactly. The fucking. Oh my god. Anyways, so I was excited, and then out of nowhere, he just started going fucking ham on me, and then he beated me. And then
Beat you.
He beat me.
Sorry.
He didn't beat me. Yeah.
But you said beat it. That's not a word.
Jesus. And then I remember him like giving me this what the fuck? He giving me this advice saying you should never be excited too early.
So
'Cause you'll just end up
don't count your chickens before the hatch.
yeah, you'll just end up being disappointed at the end.
Because the Niners won't make it to the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Damn.
It's probably not even a trauma. It was just like a fucking
Any trauma is trauma.
a
You
life
know what
lesson,
though?
you know?
What though? Something I've learned from again my friend Alex, the mindset coach, is that
Maybe she's done. babe.
things. No, I restarted it.
Oh.
Anything can cause you trauma because it's your perspective of how it affected you.
Yes.
Because and he told me this story from when he was a child that caused him trauma. And it was like a normal fucking everyday thing that every kid goes through. But because of how he perceived it, it caused him trauma. So just because for you it was like a small, whatever, it's a video game thing, it still caused you trauma at the end of the day.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right.
I like, okay, so I already told this story on the podcast with my friend Alex, but like something for me that was so insignificant that caused me trauma when I was a kid. When I was like 5, I want to say 5, there was this huge flash flood, and the street next to my house, like we lived on the corner, so there was just like a straightaway open traffic street next to my house, and it wasn't flat, like it wasn't paved correctly, so it came to a little bit of a peak in the middle of the street. And so there was this huge flash flood one day, and because of the way the street was paved, there was fucking waves in the street. It looked like the ocean. Like the water was whooshing back and forth, and I got so scared. And I was like, I'm gonna die.
In Vegas?
Yes. I was dead ass. I was like, I'm gonna die today.
Interesting.
And I had to go to school that day, and I walked to school, and I couldn't go because obviously the fucking streets are covered in water. I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. And I just had all these visions in my head. I was like, we don't have a boat. I'm 5. I was like,
A boat in Vegas?
I was like,
gonna have to row.
yeah, I was like, we don't have a boat. Like, what are we gonna do? We're just gonna drown? I was like, what's gonna happen? There's yeah. Yes. I was like, there's fucking waves in the road. I'm gonna
Hilarious.
die today.
That's so cute.
And our house was like a little bit on a hill. So the water like came up. But because our house was on a hill, it never reached our door. But I'm just sitting there looking at the water like, we're gonna drown, we're gonna die. And I'm telling you, and that caused so much trauma for me to the point where every time after that day, anytime it would rain, I would burst out in tears and just sit on the floor in a ball because I was like, I'm gonna die today. Every time it rained. So something so insignificant that I perceived it in a different way caused me
nobody
so
even
much
did it to
trauma.
you.
And nobody, it was, and you know what?
Mother
You
nature.
did it to
You know what's
yourself.
even more fucked up? To this day, you know what my biggest
this
fear is?
Hey, rain.
Natural disasters.
Oh, absolutely.
You cannot do anything about it. If there's a hurricane, if there's a flood, if there's a fucking volcano eruption, you are fucked.
Good thing Vegas doesn't have anything.
We got flash floods, bro. That's what caused my trauma.
Oh, shit.
So my
Keno,
question is,
your question.
Keno's.
do you have something you tell yourself to keep you positive on a daily basis or just in general?
My God.
Start a fucking
Stacey,
podcast,
I'm just
Keno.
curious.
You need to make a motherfucking podcast.
Start
with
a
your
podcast.
I'm
husband.
just curious.
Okay.
That's a good, curious question.
He
Something-
doesn't ask me these questions when I wake up in the morning, so I don't know what to tell.
Start asking Stacey
Well,
these questions.
I feel like a podcast would open,
I-
open that door.
I just feel like
Okay.
I would approach the day
Something that
differently.
True.
If you ask me that every day.
Okay, side note, besides this question, you know what he says to me every day before I go to work?
What?
He says, have a good day, be nice.
That's a good one.
Be nice.
That's a good one because you don't think about that.
Mhm.
You don't think
Well,
about
no,
that.
it's not even,
It's-
it's not that, it's intentional because like,
It's
some-
like
Are you saying
sometimes-
you think he says it because you're not nice?
Yes, absolutely. It's
I mean,
absolutely
hey.
because I'm not nice.
you're not nice.
On an
Facts.
off day, do you ever think about like what you would say to yourself when you're fucked up? You know what I'm saying? Like in the mind.
No.
You know?
Now I'm going to.
Yo, my guy.
Damn.
My fucking
Keno, you should be a
My
therapist.
fucking daddy.
Hold on, give him the mic. Give him the mic. I can
He's a good listener, bro.
For real.
If you're ever down, you know what I'm saying? Like, is there anything you say to yourself to like try to get yourself
I
from a
don't know.
negative to a positive? No.
High blood pressure.
No, but now I'm gonna think about it.
High blood
Fuck.
pressure.
I thought I was.
What do you say to yourself?
I know. Do you have one?
I just think about like the past experiences I've had. That
Oh,
experience that I'm feeling,
yeah.
and then like try to,
You know what?
mitigate it, and then like figure out what I would say to myself at that certain point.
Yeah.
That would make me feel better.
Now that
You
you
know what I mean?
mention it, I kind of do now.
I feel like everybody does, but they don't remember it.
I
Just-
well,
It's not.
I
yeah.
kind of
Doesn't matter.
do now because like something I've
Mitigate.
been working on now is like whenever uncomfortable feelings come up, I let myself feel them instead of trying to stifle them. Because like let's say if I'm feeling anxious or I'm feeling nervous or I'm feeling jealous, I used to be like, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. But now like I had this weird feeling last night
just
about
take it in.
something and I was like, don't stop it. And I just sat there and I felt it.
Embrace the
Yeah. And I was
feeling.
like, one, why do you feel this way? And two, just let yourself feel this way. And I
Mhm.
let myself feel it. I went through it. I went through the motions and I felt so much better about it.
Deep. Yeah. Feel that emotion.
Cuter.
Sorry, I should.
What?
Here you go.
Stacey's like, I'm gonna pass this to you now
Duda.
because
I literally don't need to be here.
What was the question?
what do you tell yourself in a negative situation to make yourself feel positive?
Or do you keep yourself negative? You know what I mean?
Or do you have anything to lift yourself up on a daily basis?
I don't tell this to myself,
Mm-hmm.
but I do keep it in the back of my head. If it doesn't matter in a year, it doesn't matter tomorrow.
it to himself. He's
Yes,
just in
yes, yes,
denial
yes,
about
yes,
it.
yes, yes.
I like that though.
That's cliche, but
No. I love that. Because I actually read something on fucking Instagram or something that was similar, and it was like it said, if you are not gonna be bothered by this in 5 years, don't let it affect you for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Damn, Tumblr.
Facts.
Can you see through those glasses?
Yeah.
Shit.
Do you think I'm just looking at nothing?
I don't know.
right
It just
now?
makes my head hurt like when I'm looking through it. Anyways.
It's not that bad. I see like little specks, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
Did you say that again?
If it doesn't matter in a year, it wouldn't matter in 5 minutes.
So you don't do like hypotheticals then, you know what I'm saying? Like
No, I'm very.
Oh yeah, so like
Whatever
you don't do preventative things. You just say that when things happen.
I believe that if it happened, things happen for a reason, and I just take it as that.
that's what's up.
I like it. I like it.
I feel like I don't really take things personal or
Ooh, that's hard, and that's
or-
good that you don't.
Like, it gives
I
you
can see
comfort,
that
right?
in-
Yeah.
It gives you comfort.
yeah.
I can see that.
I take everything personally.
and that's why I feel like nothing
It's
really
not
bothers
good,
me,
but I do.
or I rarely get mad or anything like that.
Damn.
Preach.
So
It's your turn.
Jessica or Stacey?
She's like, I'm a spectator.
What was the question? Negative from negative to positive.
No.
right?
What do you
yeah.
think?
Is there
Yeah.
anything you tell yourself on a daily basis to keep yourself
If
positive?
something goes wrong, like, is there something you tell yourself to make yourself be positive?
Oh, I do. When I was at work, I used to say everything is fine, but I knew everything was not fine.
That sounds
So what do you
like
tell yourself?
that sounds like denial.
So you just lie. So I guess I just would lie to
Fake it
myself
till you make
until
it?
felt-
Everything's gonna be okay, Stacey.
until it felt. No, never.
Okay, so Stacey's
Well,
in denial.
yeah. So I just like don't. Or yeah, I mean.
Do you just pretend?
I just pretend,
Okay.
or I just don't. But
Deal
like I'm
with
an
it.
angry person in general.
Yeah, I get
Like
that.
you know that. So like I'm
Yeah.
an angry person in general. So if I'm angry, I'm just gonna stay angry.
I feel that.
Clear mind.
For all of your listeners, Drea, he's taken.
He's not.
This
only
man
taken,
is
he
married.
He is locked up.
But I think it's
married.
important to
with
say.
2 kids.
I think it's important to say not only is he married, he is happily married.
Drea needs to close it out now, so we can get
Let's
fucked
go,
up.
Drea.
We can close it out now.
Close it out, baby.
Keno's right. Keno's being a better fucking host than I am.
Hey,
Because
I'm-
Keno's like, let Drea close it so we can fucking be done with this shit.
Keno's
I'm
been
seeing
waiting for
everybody's
this.
levels, you know what I'm saying?
You're right. You're good. You're perceptive.
What a word.
Yeah.
little bit.
So to close this out,
Appreciate that.
we've had a couple closing statements. I like all of these closing statements. They've
Amen.
all been very good.
Apologies. I'm fucked up.
Well, on that note,
The fact that
this
you
is the
admitted
Unpopular
the fact that you
Passion.
admitted it. Hold on. First of all, can I say, because Keno never says he's fucked up. He's always just chill and like never says it.
It makes it fun, you know what I'm saying?
It does make it fun,
We out
but
here.
to wrap it up, this is episode 1 of season 5.
5.
Unpopular.
This is episode 1 of season 5.
I forget. I'm just so grateful to both of you, and
Unpopular
Drea.
Passion,
I'm just
baby.
grateful to just like see where things have evolved from that episode to now.
50
I can't
episodes later, baby.
On
I
this
can't even put
50th
it into
episode
words. I can't
of
put it into
Unpopular
words.
Passion. Don't forget to go online and buy the fucking merch.
Get the merch. Get the
It's-
merch.
I'm
Don't
not
forget
gonna
to
lie,
like and
it's
subscribe.
pretty fire.
Comment.
Go buy the merch, like and subscribe.
Leave
5
leave
stars
a
on
reverse.
Apple Podcasts.
Hey.
Spotify, app,
Spotify, Apple. Leave the reviews.
Apple, leave review.
Spotify.